Hey,
Hey.
welcome. It's Vulcan and like Freight. He's actually Paloma is helping Freight get a frosty refreshment.
Oh, good. So it's Vulcan and Dirtbag.
It's
Fuck
Vulcan and
Freight.
Dirtbag right now.
Fuck
But,
Freight.
speaking of frosty refreshment, we need to work on this.
Yeah.
Sponsorship opportunities.
Yeah. He even watched you do the. See, his dumbass even watched you do the 30-second countdown. He's like, "Oh, this would be a perfect time to go get a fucking beer."
Well, no, he just went and got a beer, and I did the countdown. He's like, I don't give a shit. Yeah, we have such great plans. We just blew up the little scale or the outline bullet points. Okay, look, guys, we'll see you next week. We're out. We've blown it up.
We're done. We've got nothing.
We've got nothing.
Whole show's over.
Yeah. Because nobody can follow the rules.
Gone to shit.
There's
And
rules.
on the top, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go.
We can. Hell.
Yeah.
All right.
just whatever. See, anytime we do like a reset, I can just like, oh, right now, like what?
Yeah.
I have the power. I have the button.
You do have the button. So how y'all
What's
been?
up, guys? We're good.
Good.
Just living the dream, like traveling around stateside a little bit. Just got home from the grand state of Michigan, working an event for I guess we can say the Ragnar Trail series.
Yep.
That's the operations guy. It was a good experience. Got to see part of the country. I've been up there last year. It was good.
Good.
It was interesting to see all the people. I like people at these events anyway. It's because it's trail people, but the difference in like the heat, it was low 90s up there, like the dew points. Like,
well, let's get into that. Introduce yourself. Let's get rolling and then get into that.
Right. Vulcan.
Don't point. Audio. Remember, treat it like audio.
Audio. I know. Point to that one first. That's me, House Family Fitness. The phone number is 205-542-1626. Email address is mike@housefamilyfitness.com. That's how you can get me, those two things. You can send me a message. You can call me. You can send me an email. I'm on the Book of Face. You can look up House Family Fitness here in God's country in Montevallo. I do private training. I do couple training. I do small group training. I do distance training. I can just do distance programming. You name it, I'll make it work. And then we have our in-studio co-hosts.
Hi. I'm Freight. If you need to get in touch with me, I'm going to want to know why.
Yes. we have Freight.
Questions about your life decisions.
Right.
The good Freight.
Oops, wrong one. Wrong button. Where's the good Freight? Did it go away? No, there it is. There's the good Freight. Yes.
That's the good Freight.
You point at it.
All right.
You point at it. So, other way, dumbass. There you go. Yeah. You have to mirror your screen so you know which way it's at.
Yeah, I gotta. Let me do that.
And then we have Dirtbag.
Yeah, there I am.
Yeah, there he is. This is what he looks like when he wakes up, ladies. Right here. This is it. This is what like, or going to bed. Either one, or just walking through the kitchen. Right there. That's it.
That's it. That's as good as it gets, right there.
All right.
No, I just went to the Google and typed in House Family Fitness, and you have a nice website.
Yeah, housefamilyfitness.com. That ties in with the email address. I assume people will know to do that, which that's probably my fault. Because if you have a name and then .com.
Yeah, don't assume it. Housefamilyfitness.com. The address on there is incorrect, though, so get in touch with
I have fixed that 2 or 3 times.
And he'll tell you.
6273 Highway 16, Montevallo, Alabama 35115 is the correct address. So I will attempt to fix that once again.
Okay.
That has actually burned me one time. I had a guy send me an email thinking I was still in the Pelham, Alabama area. And I was, after like several discussions back and forth, he's like, oh no, I can't make it at that time of the day that far. So I'm still working with him, but yeah.
Okay.
Dumb sometimes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things.
What's she doing?
She got one of these bottles.
He's taking the label off the bottle?
Yeah.
Good job. She's my sustainability pup. She's trying to get the label off the recyclable plastic so it's not contaminated.
She's over there saving purpose.
Good.
I think. I don't know.
We can talk about that too, sustainability, because I actually, in my flights, I read an outstanding book. I can't remember the author's name now, but Cradle to Cradle, if you want into sustainability, it's a really great read. I got about 3/4 of the way through it in past two flights.
What's the name of it?
Cradle to Cradle.
What's it about?
Sustainability.
Okay.
Instead, because right now the way we produce products is cradle to grave. It doesn't have any use after the fact, and it gets into like our recycling things, and yeah, it's really good.
Oh, you are just fixing to strike a fucking chord with me.
Oh, all right. Wait, what? Strike a chord? Hang on.
We're striking a chord.
Hang on. Let's give you a 5 second. I'll give you a 5 second cool down just to make sure.
I like that. Strike a chord.
You struck the shit out of that chord.
Yeah, I know. That's why I gave him a cool down. I didn't want anything to happen.
Right. So this book is referring to recycling and all that.
Yes. What we do is the best that we have tried to achieve, basically. the way I describe it. I mean, it helps, but it's not what everybody thinks it is.
It's not. It's not. But you may tell you one of the things that just irritates. Okay. One of our issues.
I gave you 4 seconds that time.
You fucking bastard. Why did we move away from making things that last? What I'm going to get at is that in the 50s and 60s, do you remember those colorful little domed over refrigerators? They weighed about 107,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Power could go out and your shit would be cold a month and a half later. Like they were built to last, right? I mean, you could go to your grandmother's house and there would be the lime green or the olive green refrigerator. And then you could go to your mom's house. Mom got the refrigerator. And then mom asked you when you're 40 years old, do you want the fridge? It still runs.
Yeah, the one that's been sitting outside on the porch for 40 years running.
Okay, this book gets into that. There's a chapter in this book that talks about the exact thing.
Let me just tell you this. So the washing machine that I got at the house, it's going out. Okay.
This is why it struck a nerve. He just had to buy an appliance.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the reason why it gets me because I called 2 different repairmen. So the first guy, because this thing's doing some shit that I can't get it to not do. I thought it was a door lock, but so the first guy I called, the first guy I called, he's been doing this for 51 years. Yeah, Paloma got her home. He's been doing this for 51 years, and when I told him what machine I had, he started laughing. And he goes, throw it away. He goes, you can bring it to the shop, put it behind the shop, we'll sell you a new one.
That's part of this book. That's exactly one of the chapters. Design obsolescence. The commercial.
Yes, they design things to fail.
Get rid of it. It's damn it.
Yeah, but they're designing things to fail, and I think
it's on it. End of life, you throw it away because it's cheaper to buy a new one. It
is cheaper, but make it charge me more up front to where it's supposed to last, where it will last me. Everybody here being okay with the shit running 2 to 5 years. You can't.
3 to 5 years? Is it how long?
Yeah, 2 to 5 years. When I told him the washing machine was 8 years old, he goes, I don't know how the. All right. So they fell off. So what I was going to get at is that I just wish that we would go back as a society and make shit that lasts.
We're back.
Okay.
I don't know if it's machine or I don't think it's internet because I don't get the eternal circle of death. I don't get on streaming or anything.
Off.
It just clicks off. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll work on it.
But I guess
I'll be. Yeah.
I wrote down the name of the book, and I'd like to read that because I just wish that was what I was saying. That I talked to my dad, and they had some washer and dryer they bought in the 80s, and they just replaced it like 5 years ago. I mean, we're talking the same shit that I grew up with lasted them till I fucking retired from the military.
Dude, when Poppy passed away, what, a little over 2 years ago?
Yeah.
There was a refrigerator that I had in the little house in the back.
Yeah.
That I remember my whole life.
Yeah.
It still worked. I sold it to somebody, and I'm guaranteed it's still working.
You're talking about that cream-colored one upstairs,
plus
right?
Years old.
You're talking about that cream-colored one.
The one's upstairs. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. The one that,
But if industry did that, they sell you something that lasts 40 years. Guess what? They go out of business. Okay? It's capitalist fallacy. So they make designed obsolescence. So you have to replace or you wouldn't buy it because the amount they have to charge you for the first one, you wouldn't buy.
I get it. I do get it, but it just you can't have. You know what I mean? It's just you can't.
And it has no second source use. Like the refrigerator, when you throw a refrigerator away, what happens to it?
It goes to a landfill 9 times out of 10, or it sits behind somebody's
all that raw material does not get used for something else.
No, because it's all plastics and shit.
Yes, and if it is used for something else, you have to put toxic material on it to make it useful for something else, which is not as good as making virgin plastic.
Right.
This book is outstanding for that point. And I'm glad we got into that because that's what we had listed for what we'll talk about, right?
Sure. That was in the plans.
But it's good to talk about that because it does give people.
And look,
the thing about it is that like the refrigerator that lasted for 40 years. I mean, not only is it not economically viable, it's probably illegal. Number one for the refrigerant. And number 2 for the power usage.
It gets into that also.
Because that 40-year-old refrigerator would also work sitting on your porch. You can't sit on your refrigerator and sit on your porch now and expect it to work. It won't.
Well, how's that illegal?
Huh?
It
doesn't meet the standards of stuff that's made now because
so it's out of standards.
I mean, there are standards for energy usage, and those refrigerators, if you remember, when you were you didn't have to be in the room. If you were in the house, when that compressor motor kicked on, you knew.
Yeah.
You knew.
Yeah.
If it happened downstairs, you knew.
Yes.
It's great.
You knew.
Well, another thing this kind of relates to what we do. He gets into he brings up another example is like shoes. The toxic materials that are made to make shoes, the rubber soles and all the stuff that's added,
right?
That grinds down, that is bad for the environment, bad for humans, but it makes it cheap and fast. We could do something else because your shoes are going to wear out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just tease the book because I want everybody to buy it, and he lives what he preaches too, because the book I'll show freight. I might go get it and let you just. I might just go get it.
Okay.
Let me go get it. Yeah, this is.
No, and he froze up again. So I don't know what's going on. We won't be able to do this too terribly much with them freezing up like that. But this is good discussion. I'd like to see.
Do what?
Y'all froze up again, so I was just saying the 3 continents that are washing.
Froze up. You're back. No,
Yeah,
I'm moving. You're
it's
not.
on you guys. Hey, it's on your guys' end because the screen's flopping, all that kind of stuff. Like mine shows me dead on. I'm not.
Are you moving at all?
No, it's like
Because
whenever I'm watching the Facebook Live,
Mhm.
and the Facebook Live is showing you guys freeze up or drop off, and I'm still the one communicating. It's never wavered for me on Facebook Live.
Okay, that's weird because it does the opposite here.
See, it's Elon's end. Robbie's even telling you that it's on y'all's end because I'm the one. When y'all drop off, I'm still communicating on Facebook.
Okay. Mike's back.
I'm back. Okay.
I guess we kicked off again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all kicked off and went back. And I asked Robbie, and Robbie said that it's because I'm staying live. So when you guys drop off, I'm still there.
Okay. All right, here's the book.
Okay.
All right, now you're
Who is the author?
William McDonough and Michael Branghart.
Okay. So take a picture of that and put it.
Yeah,
Can you?
just feel it. Just like feel the book. Like open the pages. Look. I mean, it feels different. Doesn't it?
It's weighty.
Yeah, but feel the page.
Does he make it from recycled material?
No. But this material can be recycled into another book or something to this fashion, another like device to read or whatever, without toxic materials. And it doesn't like it upcycles. It doesn't recycle.
So it's
Okay.
like hemp
That makes
paper.
sense.
So it's hemp paper or what?
It's not hemp paper. It's not paper. I'll
Okay.
show it to you when you're here. I mean, it's interesting because he worked with Ford. He's worked with. They started with some textile company. What is it? Herman Miller, Design Tex, Volvo, Nike, and Ford Motor Company. Because one guy's an engineer, one guy's architect.
Okay.
Paloma.
So the point of this is
It just
everybody's aware of things are designed to fail now, whether it's appliance at your home, whether it's a car you buy. We know those aren't going to be, and those are not going to be an 84 Chevy pickup that's still on the road kicking ass. The car you buy now will never be that. And this kind of goes, this book kind of explores that. So
well, part of the thing, everybody, okay. Another part of it, like everybody wants to recycle these, right? Cans.
Yeah, it's not cost efficient.
This is different. There's dyes and colors on it. There's a coating on the inside. So when you recycle these, guess what? They don't remake these because the properties are lesser.
It gets burnt.
Because it's contaminated.
It gets burnt in a furnace, and then the raw aluminum
Makes a different alloy.
That's right. It makes a completely different alloy. It goes into a block. If
Not
you've never
saying-
been to there, it just goes into one big aluminum block.
I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. It's the best that we're doing right now. I don't want to say this. Yeah. I don't want to like give recycling a bad name.
No. And
it could be better.
It could be better because but there's no other way. So one of my companies, one of my customers we used to deal with, that's what they did. Okay. And it takes a lot of liquid oxygen to get those incinerators that hot. Mm-hmm. And once you start getting everything melted down, because of what you just said, the liner, the printing, the paint, or whatever that is on the front of that can, all of that turns into a fume, which has to go through a scrubber, which has to go through. I mean, it's expensive to burn that stuff down to get raw aluminum and not just put all that toxin shit into the air.
And you have to use toxic materials to get there, and that gets in the environment.
Right.
Or you just bury it. And then, we have a kind of a finite, not infinite, a finite supply. Yeah, it's called Earth.
Yeah.
So at some point, yes. Yeah, it's a great book. I'm really glad. Actually, Dr. Patton gave it to me. One of my clients, the philosophy guy. And
Good.
I took it with me, and yeah, it's
It's good.
like read
I
it.
You definitely got
I'm
my.
not gonna start a book club, but read it.
Right, and like I said, you've got my, because you and I have talked about this numerous times. The way we're kind of screwed up as a society, as a world. You know what I mean? Where we preach one thing, but yet build to a different spec.
Yes.
You know, it's one of those things where, like, we're pushing EVs. That's what everybody needs an EV. But PG&E out in California has already made announcements. Hey man, there's going to be blackouts and brownouts this summer. You can have air conditioning or you can charge your electric car. Pick one. You know, so when they make announcements like that and you're still getting pushed on a certain thing, somebody needs to sit back and just go, hey man, let's pull the reins a little bit. Let's see what's happening here. But you can't do both. You know what I mean? Well, you can charge your car and get to work, or you can be, or you can be cool in the evenings.
I'm sorry. Talking to the dog. Puppy. Yeah. I haven't had a puppy in a while, and the puppy gets everything. It's like dragging around a box right now.
Yeah.
But it's a long tailpipe too. Now, I'm sorry. The EVs have a long tailpipe because you still have to produce electricity. How do you do that right now?
By freezing up. He does look good though. Oh, he's back. Is he back?
Just and you have to build battery. You have to build batteries, and batteries have some bad stuff in them.
Yeah, but it's all.
I mean, it's the best that we can do right now.
It's what we can do right now.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, when I bought my lawnmower, I bought an electric lawnmower, electric riding lawnmower, and and it's pretty cool. It does what I need it to do.
Yeah.
Is it the best thing in the world all the time? No. But I mean, I felt like it was kind of like an investment in progress, in the technology. Because I mean,
I'm not. Don't ever think that I'm getting. It's not the technology. Hell, I'm in hydrogen fueling. You know what I mean? I'm all about new technology. What I'm not about is getting stuff pushed on you, and then in the same instance, hey, whoa, the infrastructure can't do it. You know what I mean? That's when I just want somebody.
That's growing pains, though. That's growing pains. We'll have to go through growing pains.
We need to address. Yes, we need EVs, but we also need to address infrastructure.
Yep.
Well, people need to get over the idea that living in California is a good idea. First of all. Eventually, somebody's got to go. You know what? That's not a good place for a bunch of people to live in.
Okay, so when they start moving across the states, all the kicking the can down the road. Address it there. That's the best place to start. They figure it out, and when everybody starts moving, you're not kicking the can anymore. They're bringing a solution with them. But I'm dumb, so don't listen to me.
But yeah, I'm glad I don't know how we got on that subject, but I mean, yeah, I highly recommend. I'm not even finished. But yeah, I guess I was thinking about it because the Ragnar what I went to this weekend, they're all about sustainability. And it's actually an awesome run event. It's cupless, first of all.
I like that.
And it's trail people because it's trail. I mean, there's a lot of new trail people. Like I'm village manager, like the whole area component. But there's no.
I like how they changed idiot to manager. It's like,
yes, village idiot. Yes.
Right, too.
Yes. Thank you. But there's no garbage. I mean, there were you can tell that people are new to this event. I mean, it's a total of 15-ish miles. And this is like, to them, it's like an ultra. And it's broken up into 3 segments.
Yeah.
But so many people would like comment. It's like, man, this is kind of cool. Y'all do such a great, it's so clean. There's everything's here and you got all this stuff. It's just amazing. I'm like, we're not doing it. We don't do that. We give you the ability to keep it clean and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's one of those things that everybody has to participate, you know?
Well, put it this way: the sustainability. I know I'm getting deep into this. Like we have the ops trailers, 18-wheeler trailer.
Yeah.
Like it has 20 solar panels on top. So we ran the venue from pretty much Thursday afternoon. Campers can come in. Now there's not a big load Thursday. It's pretty much lighting at night, music. There's an MC. Then we run the venue, which has fans. From Thursday night at 10 o'clock for 4 hours because the battery capacity wasn't enough. So everything else is run on solar panels.
That's great, though.
That is great.
Mhm.
Hey,
It's
I
kind of
like
what
it, man.
that's what got me into solar is working for them last year. Let's throw some panels up there just for a visual. For people listening. This is solar panels.
Well, so
This guy's trying to help. You know,
Yeah.
people don't like him, or some people don't like him. I like the fact he's from Mars, but yeah, whatever.
hey man, when you're that smart and all that kind of stuff, you're a weird fucker. I just wish people would realize that. You get to a certain level of your intelligence,
empathize.
you're just weird to the rest of us.
I can empathize with that.
Yeah, you can. But yeah, I mean, sustainability. I mean, solar. I'm all on board on that, man. Once again, y'all know the realm I'm in. I'm all about, hydrogen is it's the most abundant element in the world.
What,
Use
the
it.
The sun?
The hydrogen.
Yeah.
Use it.
Hydrogen's there, sunshine's there, use it.
Like
Yeah.
dihydrogen oxide is the most abundant thing on our planet.
So I had a thought. Y'all help me with this.
You like that, engineer, don't you? Dihydrogen oxide.
Yes.
Good. Geek.
Yes. Got a thought for you guys. You ready?
Here it comes.
Is this just the tip or just a thought?
No, it's just a thought.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a way, because I know right now the Prius and all that, Toyota kind of invented whenever you hit your brakes, it made a rotor stator, kind of like an alternator, right?
Right.
It's a generator, actually.
Yeah, a little generator. Why can't we actually fix or figure out a way to put an alternator with all 4 electric motors on like a Tesla, an all-wheel drive, put an alternator with it. Whenever it spins, it generates 14 volts DC. And then with that, all your around your sunroofs, instead of, because Teslas are unibodies, that means it's a stamped piece of metal. It's one piece. There is no frame. There's no frame assembly that sits on. It's a unibody. It's the car itself is its own structure.
Right.
Why can't you figure out a way to put an alternator on like each tire, so it generates, recharging the batteries, and have solar panels incorporated into the actual frame or the unibody itself?
It's called an Aptera. APTERA.
They're working on that
You can
technology.
invest in it now.
Aptera and
It's a good looking car.
Light One or Lightyear is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
See, damn it.
But you can't.
I'm just a year
You can only
behind.
produce so much energy. I mean, you can't move the vehicle. What's the physics term? Damn it! There's no
Kinetic
perpetual,
energy.
It's not perpetual. There's not a perpetual energy machine.
Perpetual means once it gets going, it's never going to stop. It's
You have to
kinetic.
put energy in. You can't. There's
Yeah,
not
you're
a
not-
net.
you're
There's
not-
not a net zero ever.
No.
Ever.
It's
That's not the way it
entropy.
works. Yeah.
It's entropy.
Hmm.
But several hours sitting in the parking lot charge will get me 20 minutes home.
Yeah, I mean, Tesla does regen on the brakes with a generator. There's golf carts that do that now too.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not free energy. You're producing. I mean, the heat and the amount of energy you get back is still a loss, but
Right.
it's a plus overall.
But well, it could extend.
because you're using the braking force to gain some energy. But you're
Right,
still
because
applying
what-
force. You have to apply force to get it back.
Right, but what it could do is it could extend from 375 miles on a, you know what I mean, to 700 miles on a.
Well,
It won't. It's not that much, but there's a percentage.
What
I mean,
I'm
it's not
saying
that.
is
It's not that
we
big.
can't-
Yeah.
We're smart, but we can get there. That's what I'm saying. The technology can get there. That would be greatly beneficial.
look,
Well, let me give you-
look at the Aptera. The Aptera, if you only use it so much, you can run it indefinitely without recharging.
Is that Swedish?
No, I don't think so. I think it's American.
There's a company. It's either Swedish or
Driven by the
London,
sun.
UK. They're working on that technology. I mean, it says you'll never have to charge the car if you use it for metro use, which is short distances,
Yeah.
because it uses solar and regen. You'll never have to be on the power grid. I actually invested in a company called Sonos that's working on that technology. I bought an IPO for it, which is tanked, but whatever.
It's just gonna happen too. But one of those hits.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm hanging.
you only have to have one of them hit.
Yeah. hanging in there.
I have a small collection of, man, if they'll just hit.
Yeah. But no,
Yeah,
it's,
1,000 miles. Yeah,
Well,
see, you're right.
I'll
1,000
chalk you.
miles.
Everybody thinks that solar, is a great thing. I mean, there are a lot of raw materials. There's silicone, there's chromium, there's
And they're only last for
which is, they're not the best things to mine, but the benefit of it is you get power from the sun, right? Well, the world record efficiency of energy coming in to a solar panel for energy coming out right now is about 24%.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to
Yes.
get anywhere close.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anywhere close. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's going to be inefficient because you're converting heat energy to work energy,
We have an engineer on board,
and
so-
there's inherent inefficiency there.
and a goob, and then we have that one.
But wind power is good.
I wonder
To a certain
I
extent.
wonder if well, wind power
Wind
here is sketchy because you don't have a constant wind.
Well,
Now
I mean, and
offshore,
solar, yeah,
solar, well, I have sun more than I have wind.
yeah.
In the grand scheme, yes.
Yeah.
But if doing constant wind because the heat exchange, it changes.
I don't know. I read a book. I did. I read a book, and it was like
That's it. I'm
Nope.
out.
He
I'm
can't
out.
read. He can't read. Oh wait, no.
We just went to fucking bullshit land. It's killing me. So they are locked up like a virgin on prom night again. See what happens, guys. Frey talks about reading a book and fucking everything goes to hell.
I know. We're running a book club, and we shouldn't be. It's
No.
wrong.
You talk about reading a book and the entire internet fucking froze up in laughter.
I don't understand. I've read books, more than one. Sometimes all the way to the end.
Yeah.
A few without pictures.
Huh.
Yeah.
I like that. I've read books. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
I've got I have a shelf and a half of books that I haven't even colored in.
Really?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a big bookcase. But a shelf and a half of it. No coloring.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Hello, buddy. Sorry, had to get cut. Yeah, I was gone most of the week, and I think Paloma has fallen in love with the girls more than me. Kind of hurts my feelings a little bit.
Well, you left her.
I know.
yeah, well,
Yeah, there she is.
It's killing me with y'all freezing up. Hard to have a conversation.
Now, yeah, I got puppies, whatever.
yeah.
Or puppy. Well, I'm glad we got into that. I mean, there's a lot to talk about that. Maybe we're not having a book club, but read the book.
Yeah.
Hey, I've already bought it. I bought it while y'all were froze up like a virgin on prom night. I bought it.
Read the book and think about it. You know, I was
Can you
I
fucking
was
hear
so
me at
happy.
all?
Yes,
Okay.
we can hear you.
I was so happy a couple weeks ago because I got set up for summer. I bought a case. I bought 2 cases of Gatorade. Bought a case of the Under Armour drink. I bought
Body armor.
Body Armor. I bought
Both
BioLite. I had all this
sponsorship
stuff.
opportunities.
And today I opened my car and I had a trunk full of bottles, and I felt awful. You know, so I feel like I need to rethink how I'm doing that. You know, find a better way because I'm using stuff in bulk.
Well, the packaging outlasts the product now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It really does.
Now, we'll get into some stuff. I'll send some links out. My sister-in-law found a company that does laundry detergent, but it's a sheet. You tear the sheet in half, you throw the sheet into the washer, it dissolves, washes your clothes, and the packaging is cardboard.
That's cool.
Little cardboard
Thing is on that, okay.
that you can burn for kindling or
Okay, that's
biodegradable.
upcycling. That's
Huh?
not recycling. That's upcycling because it goes back into the environment somehow. It does something else for the environment.
That's right.
Okay, bringing up detergent is another thing. Detergent is the same across the United States. When you buy whatever, you plug the name in. Okay, there's hard water, there's soft water, so you don't need as much chemical in the soft water or the hard water, depending to make the detergent work. But they're not going to produce more than one product. They're going to make the same thing for everywhere. So if you don't need the chemical, guess what? It goes into the water system because it goes through your sewer system, and it's just out there, and it's not good for upcycling.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. Big topic. We could talk.
Just something to
talk
think about
forever.
besides running and all of that kind of shit. Just see, we're not just running dum-dums. We think about other shit
Hey,
too.
don't- shh, hey, shh, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the dog.
Either way.
Damn it. I don't know. Who's had a puppy in a while? You know what I'm dealing with. Because that's my jacket.
Put her ass outside.
Shit. Good dog.
Mine has a taste for expensive socks. Like the better those socks are, the more chance there is that she will drag them sweaty and nasty from the laundry room to chew on them.
I don't know.
She'll pass up some good clean socks for some stuff that run in.
Get your sister.
You need to
Do what?
I need to what?
I said, has Hundo realized that he has legs yet? Take that as a no.
He's
Got it.
not very good at it. His legs are very small. He's not fast.
He's getting his land legs now.
Yeah,
That's your
Yeah.
that's dad's in charge.
yeah.
No, when I say so, he actually walks on them now. Mo doesn't carry him everywhere. Y'all froze up again, so I only got a portion of that.
Damn it.
You there?
I
Hey,
am now. So
Yeah.
does Paloma have?
most people don't know that Hondo, when they say he doesn't have legs, Hundo,
Yes. Does Hundo know that he has
that
legs?
he was being carried like a baby.
Yeah, he's aware of his legs. He uses his legs. His little legs will be going 90 miles an hour, but the dog does not move very fast.
Paloma was getting this shirt.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Which
Looks
I
like.
don't think it's Elon's fault. That's because it could be. I mean, that's one of the things that's changed.
I think you need to man up. I think
you
need to face facts. It's Elon. Or do you want to put that on your roof? We can put that on your roof. I'd rather.
Or maybe try another computer. Let's see if we can get you a computer down there and see if that'll fucking work.
We can try. I can get the laptop and see. That'd be a good experiment test.
Mo, where is that middle finger emoji? Wait a minute. So no, hold on. Mo, I love you, but that I am extremely impressed right now. Because she is able to carry that goddamn dog and type and send us a message the exact same time. That is so impressive. I love you. That is so impressive.
She's probably doing something else at the same time.
Oh no, the dog's probably just laying there.
No, she's
So
probably.
how she was able to do that? That's impressive.
Yeah, well, she's got skills.
Right. Before we forget, man, we gotta tell everybody, man, we gotta congratulate Iron Jack Rawls on his Bighorn finish.
Absolutely.
Yep, Bighorn 100.
It was muddy. It had snow.
Snow, mud, and yeah,
it had all the fucking elements to wither somebody away, and he persevered through that son of a bitch and finished.
All in favor of having Iron Jack on? All right.
All in favor of having Iron Jack on again? We're working on that.
Okay.
We just got to get our schedules together.
All right. And then
at one point he said that I talked to him the day he came back, that the snow, if he stepped off the trail, was almost a waste of time.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, people got hurt on some of that stuff up there.
And he had, we'll tease the next podcast, is that he didn't have a crew.
No.
We'll talk about crew next podcast.
Yeah,
he didn't have a crew. He flew out there. Well, he had a little help, but he did not have pacers or a crew.
No. He just went and did it.
Yep.
And
the other people.
Not the opposite, but we can congratulate Brian Toy, who it was a shorter race. I believe it's
shorter.
Yeah,
twice as much. Yeah.
Yeah. Twice as much. Yeah.
No,
that's
what it was. Twice.
Yeah, we'll congratulate Brian. Great
and
job.
We'll get him on again.
It was an honor to be there to see you finish the Tahoe 200. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's 200 consecutive miles in a row.
It's actually
37,000 foot of climb.
204.
37,000 foot of climb.
And I'll tell you the truth, man. I don't even like to drive that far.
Good job, Fred.
Golf clap.
Yay.
Outstanding.
Yeah, good job, Fred. That was good. So, well, good. So maybe next week we can get one of those guys to talk with us a little bit, because I'd like to get Jack's thoughts on no crew, no help type thing, just aid station.
Yeah, I mean, how that changes your plan and your outlook, you know?
Right. And then get Brian's thought, because, with going that far, aid station to aid station, he had a full crew and made a world of difference to him. But I'll tell you, 200 miles, man, you've got to budget sleep in.
Yeah. And if you got a budget sleep in, you really got to have somebody to help you.
Yeah.
Getting up is hard.
Sleep deprivation.
Multi episode talking about what he went through and different.
Yeah, because sleep
deprivation of the event.
Yep, sleep deprivation. Really, I was with him twice at the 100-mile mark and at the 180-mile mark, and
your ass was tired, and you slept some. He didn't, right?
No. We all got about the same amount. Like, he did sleep. He would budget a few hours here, a few hours there.
That's what I'm
but no,
saying.
none
But
of,
you slept more and your ass was wore out compared to he didn't sleep as much and did the event.
yeah. Yeah, based on we all averaged, honestly and truthfully though. I mean, kind of if Brian was up, we were trying to go to the next aid station and get prepared. You know, I mean, yeah, he got, you know, a little bit less sleep, but we got about 12 hours with the crew. So it was really made it, you know what I mean? So I mean, I mean, I think he got 8 or 9 or 10, and I think we averaged about 12 to 15 with the crew.
Over 3 days, right? 3 days? 3 ish.
Over Friday morning till Monday evening at 7. So Friday at 9 to Monday night at 7 when he finished. But then we still didn't go to bed till midnight that night or whatever. Everybody was so jazzed. But yeah, it takes a toll on everybody.
Yeah, we'll get into that. No, next podcast we'll talk about crew and
Yeah.
all that. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to everybody else, that was the plan that we had for today, and it went just like planned. It went this way.
Yeah, we
Yeah, but we talked about some good stuff.
I know we did. It's good.
Yeah, we talked about sustainability on our way to talk about heat exhaustion. What?
Yep, the heat exhaustion we talked about 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Oh wait, yes.
No, we didn't. We
Yeah,
were going
right.
to talk about that. It's coming. It's coming. The heat exhaustion episode,
Yeah.
and y'all are going to be blown away. It's going to be
A little
so good.
teaser. There's a graphic up for the listening people.
Yeah.
Right.
Be good.
We're just keeping it on par, on tap. That's what we do.
That's what
Yeah.
we do. Keep it fresh.
That's why we have
Keep
like
you guessing.
sponsors knocking, beating the door down. I mean, I've changed my phone number to made it private because so many people call because of the quality of planning that we do.
You announced your phone number at the beginning. All right.
All right,
His new one. All right.
my new one. It's changed since the last time I changed it.
That's
It's
right.
not that. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go eat.
All right, go
All
eat.
right. Good. All right. Peace out.
See y'all.
Peace.